Hello guys, this is What About Nintendo, and today I'm here to talk about my top 10 favorite returning Smash stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So Nintendo, at the recent Smash Direct, announced that there would be 103 different stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. 103 stages. This includes returning ones and a few new ones as well. And I thought I'd go over which ones were my favorites. Let's get right on into it. Alright, so for my first stage, I chose Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is, it has to be like one of my favorite stages ever. I remember unlocking it in Brawl, actually seeing like Toon Link there, fighting him on the pirate ship. It was amazing. I just love Wind Waker. I love seeing it in Smash Brothers. Honestly, I think there should be more Wind Waker stages. We should have a million Wind Waker stages, but obviously that can't happen. I'm sure everyone has some series or game that they want a million stages from. It's just not possible. But having one actually from Wind Waker is awesome. I absolutely love this stage. Love Wind Waker. It's like my favorite game of all time. So actually having a stage with it is obviously really cool. Having like the different like Bokoblin towers in the background and cannons that will shoot onto the ship and cool stuff like that. And I think when it does it on one part, the ship like crashes and you have to like jump onto an island or whatever. A lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff happens in that stage. I think it perfectly captures the Wind Waker vibe, and I love the new like lighting. They made it look like a lot like Wind Waker HD now in Smash Ultimate, rather than the old one looked more like the original version of the game, which I think is really cool. So I'm super excited for this stage. Temple. Another Zelda stage that I really like is Temple. That came, I think, in Melee, so it's been around for a while, but I like how big the stage is. I just like how all the different platforms that you can jump on and stuff. Plus, it's another Zelda stage, and I'm obsessed with Zelda, so like any stage that has the Zelda is pretty much like my favorite stage. So I just like how big this stage is. A lot of people don't like the bigger stages, but I've always been a fan of the bigger stages. And I like I don't know, I've played on the stage for so long, I just have a really big affinity for this stage. It's just kind of a classic to me now, so I really like Temple. Gamer. Gamer is a stage that I like. Not really for, the way the platforms are laid out, or even really the art style or anything like that. I like it for the stage hazards. Now, some people don't like stage hazards. I like to play Smash with stage hazards as long as it's not a boss. I like stage hazards. So this one I think is a really cool stage hazard where, the mom comes in, she has like, the light comes down, and then, you gotta dodge it, otherwise you can explode off the stage. So I think that's just a really cool way of like, you're fighting. Sometimes you can like knock people into the light. You can everyone will like hide on different sides, so you can be separated for a bit. So I think that one's really fun. Plus the art style is pretty cool. But I just like the fact the hazards in that game or that stage are really fun in my opinion. Gaur Plains. So this stage is awesome because it is like the perfect representation of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, another game which I wish had like a million stages. They should have a stage for every area in that game because it's so freaking good. But I love this stage, absolutely beautiful. I do wish that they update the graphics a little more. It looks kind of like it's ripped straight from the original game, which is a Wii game. It doesn't really hold up that well. Some of the textures aren't that great. And I think if they actually remade it like full HD like they did for like the Twilight Princess stage, Elden Bridge, it would look amazing. Like, they really should redo this stage, because even on the Wii U, where the game debuted, and like it's like they didn't really put that much effort into the graphics itself. But nevertheless, still an amazing stage. I love Metal Face coming in, just like lasering half the stage and blowing it up. You having to kind of fight another one. I think it's just amazing and represents Xenoblade so well. And I love Xenoblade, so that's like one of my favorite stages in the game for sure. Pictochat 2. Now, I was somebody who, I had a DS Lite. I even had a cool Phantom Hourglass edition of the DS Lite, and all my brothers had one. My sister had one, so we had like 5 DS Lites at once, and we would go into the Pictochat rooms, and just for no reason, it's just one of those things. Pictochat is it was the most useless social feature ever. You couldn't do it really online. You just like had to be local, so you're like 5 feet from the person, you're just Pictochatting for no reason. It was just fun. I always like to take it and like make a black screen and then like erase kind of to make a drawing. So to have a stage that actually represents Pictochat in a really cool way, where the drawings are actually like interactable and they do different things. You can like jump on them and they kind of like are the stage, because typically, you know, Pictochat's just a flat stage. It's really basic, but then the drawings come in and that's what you fight on. So I thought that was a really awesome version of the stage. I thought maybe it wouldn't come back because Pictochat's kind of outdated. In fact, I predicted that it wouldn't come back. But I am actually really glad to see it come back, because I liked the Pictochat stage. I just kind of thought, you know, like, Pictochat doesn't really exist anymore. Maybe they would take it out. But no, they kept it in, so I'm really excited for that. Gerudo Valley. Yet another Zelda stage. I know, guys, I'm obsessed with Zelda. I just can't get over it. It's amazing. In fact, several of the other ones in this video are still for Zelda same. But anyways, this one is one of my favorites. Gerudo Valley. Oh, I was so upset that that wasn't in the Wii U version. There was a lot of 3DS stages actually. I was like, oh, I need them in the you know, the Wii U version. So I'm glad to see that most of the 3DS stages are coming back for Smash Ultimate, because I haven't really played that many of them. I didn't have the 3DS version, but I always loved Gerudo Valley when I saw other people playing it. And the graphics on it in Smash Ultimate, the graphics on the 3DS ones, like, they didn't just upscale stuff and, you know, maybe slap some new textures on there. No, they completely remade it. Like, the lighting engine works amazing for that. The textures are great. Shadow quality, polygon count, you know, everything you can think of for graphics. It just looks absolutely amazing, and I love Ocarina of Time. So, and I want, like, an Unreal Engine 4, you know, remake of Ocarina of Time. So to see, you know, a part of Ocarina of Time that I've always really enjoyed. I've always loved Gerudo Valley and the music and all that. And I remember as a kid going to Gerudo Valley and being, you know, Kid Link and be like, why can't I get in? And just trying everything to like get around to get in. Obviously, it's impossible, but it was still really fun. You know, like dive into the river down below. So seeing that remade in HD is absolutely incredible. And plus, it's just a really cool stage in general. Spirit Train. Guys, I said, yep, more Zelda. Spirit Tracks is my second favorite, you know, handheld Zelda game, and it's absolutely incredible. It's an amazing game. I remember getting that for my DS Lite, because I got Phantom Hourglass first, and, you know, when I first got it, obviously with the Phantom Hourglass edition, I got Phantom Hourglass, and then, you know, when Spirit Tracks came out, I remember just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for Spirit Tracks to come out, and it finally did, you know, and then I finally got it, and I was like, yes! So seeing a stage for that in Smash is awesome, because I feel like Spirit Tracks is like the most underrated 2D Zelda game. It's just so good, and people don't really give it credit for how really, really good it is. And plus the stage is just awesome. It looks great. It looks just like how I would think a remade Spirit Tracks would look. I love just the concept of the different train cars coming and attaching, so it changes the stage. You know, obviously if you fall off, you're just like, you're gone, so don't fall off the stage. So I just think it's really cool. You can see Conductor, Link in his conductor suit, you know, piloting the train. It's just really, really cool. So I just love that stage, and I can't wait to play it. Hyrule Castle from Smash 64. This was one of the classics. I love Smash 64, love its stages, and I'm glad to see Hyrule Castle come back. Now, it was on the Wii U, but it was a DLC. I didn't buy the DLC, so I didn't really get to play it that much, and I really wanted to. So I'm glad to see it coming back in Smash Ultimate. It's just an amazing stage. I loved it back in the original, just because I loved everything Zelda then and now. And it's just, I have so much nostalgia for this stage. This is like other than Sector Z, this was the stage me and my family always played on the most. So to see it come back in Smash Ultimate, you know, it came back with the Wii, but I didn't get that, as I said. So to see it come back in Smash Ultimate is just awesome, and I cannot wait to play this stage again. Yoshis Island 64, also known as Super Happy Tree in Smash Ultimate. So this stage is another stage I played on, you know, in Smash 64 a lot. I just love the aesthetic. It was one of the prettiest stages, I think, it's in Smash 64 back then, because the art style was really, it just held up really well. So it was one of the most beautiful stages in the game. I loved the little cloud platforms. You jump on them and you just fall down. Of course, we all played as Yoshi when we played this. Like, everyone played Yoshi. It was awesome. It's just one of those stages I have. It's not even like the coolest stage ever. It's just a stage that I have just like Hyrule Castle. I have just an insane amount of nostalgia for this stage. So to see it come back and you see it in HD and all this kind of stuff, it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to play it. Finally, Flat Zone X. So Flat Zone, kind of any of the Flat Zone game or stages are really cool. I like them a lot. I love the Game & Watch style of everything, and it's just, you can just see like the fires, you know, the building's on fire, and you see the little Game & Watch firemen come out and put out the fire, and it's just the way it interacts, and just, I love mostly for the art style, honestly, just for the cool like retro look to it. The stage itself is also really cool and super dynamic and fun, but I always played as Game & Watch in this stage just to go with the aesthetic, and I love his final smash where he just turns into an octopus. I remember that vividly. Playing that in Brawl was absolutely amazing. That was back when I didn't even know who Game & Watch was. I'm assuming most people, you know, a lot of people didn't know who Game & Watch was at that point. So it was just really cool. I loved it, as I said, mostly for the retro aesthetic, but it was still just a really cool stage in general. Anyways, guys, that's all for this video. Those are my top 10 returning stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let me know down in the comments below which your favorite returning Smash Ultimate stages are. Also, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because I do videos Tuesdays and Thursdays, gaming live streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Coffee Talks Monday through Friday, where I chat with you guys at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time for about 30 minutes to an hour about the latest Nintendo news. And I'll see all you guys later on What About Nintendo. Bye!